Welcome back to the Crown and College podcast presented to you by the CSPN. I'm one half of your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Confucius, aka Say No to Coworkers, aka nigga, the fucking government needs to stop playing because I need my motherfucking tax returns, aka Stay Out My Pockets. And as usual, I'm joined by my co-host.
What's up, y'all? I am on the injury list as questionable with the shoulder injury. And I'm playing Mario 3, getting my shit wrecked.
Keep getting checked.
Just died again. All right, let's try that again.
Okay.
I'm on board 3-9.
You are doing amazing. You are doing amazing. Well, welcome back to another week of the Crown and College podcast. We are a CSPN production. You can go to our website, cspn.us, and click that podcast tab and click Crown and College and listen to all of our episodes thus far. And if you like this show and all our other wonderful shows on the CSPN, you can go to that Keep Our Podcast Free tab on the right side of our network website, and you can shop with all of our many sponsors. And it is no extra cost to you. All it does is give the Boss Man and CEO Classic a portion of the brick, keep the lights on, so you won't have to pay to listen to me sound like a catfish dinner. And don't do that to yourself, because I wouldn't. Ain't no way in hell I would pay to listen to me talk. Also, if you like our show individually, you can share us on social media. The podcast Twitter page is in the description on the show notes, and you can search us however you find your podcast through your podcast listening device. We are just search Crown and Collars and share us there, like us there, leave us a rating, leave us a review. And during some of our weeks where we just talking shit and don't really have a format for a show, we'll read them on there and give you a shout out for showing love. And with that, I think all of the church announcements and bills are paid. So we can get into the show. So,
Okay. That was new.
I know, right?
We'll keep that in the lab. We'll work on that one.
Right. Keep getting checks. So, we have what I've seen as described as the "Can the whole field be set on fire" bowl of a Super Bowl in a couple of weeks, because we have the New England Patriots.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm playing Super Mario 3 right now while we podcast. So
that was perfect, though. That was perfect, because we have the New England Patriots, and we also have the Philadelphia Eagles that will be in Super Bowl 53. Is this 53 or 52?
52.
Okay, Super Bowl 52 in a couple of weeks. So, did you watch any of the games this weekend?
So I caught a little bit of Heartbreak Blake and the Jaguars Cardiac Cats try to pull off the Duval Miracle.
I'm so mad we did not get the legend of he who is Blake Bortles.
Yeah, I was looking forward to Heartbreak Blake doing the stizzle in the Super Bizzle, but can't always have what you want out of life. And not that I necessarily wanted Blake Bortles to go to the Super Bowl per se specifically, but what I was cheering for was either one of the teams involved to get a Super Bowl ring before the Falcons. Sorry. Not sorry.
Wow. Even with both our teams at home, you still got to be petty. Wow.
That's what I do.
Wow. See, this is why we can't progress as a people.
That's what I do.
Wow. It be your own niggas every time. But anyway, I am sad that we will not have any more Jalen Ramsey interviews.
No, why y'all put it like that? You mean to tell me I'm not around no more? Think they're just gonna get rid of me just because we lost?
We
had them beat. We had them beat.
Whoever was on the internet and spliced Jalen crying on the sideline with I forgot what song it was, but somebody spliced it with, I think it was a Whitney Houston song. I think I hate you, creative motherfuckers. You are horrible people. All of you. You're horrible people, and I'm a worse person for knowing each and every one of you. But yeah, I really don't have nothing to say about that. Like I'm so goddamn tired of the Patriots. I really am. It's just like it got to be white supremacy that they keep doing this shit, dog. It makes no sense otherwise. It's got to be white supremacy sorcery. How these motherfuckers doing this shit?
That's peak. Because I mean, the Jaguars had them. They were up 10. I mean, it wasn't 25, but they was up 10.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Like we were gonna get out of here without one of those. Come on. Surely you just. Surely you don't know me.
I hope the ghost of Marcus Williams haunts you for the rest of your days.
Okay, so I explained this last week. I'm already over that.
I'm over last year, but you keep bringing it up. Keep that same.
Okay. That's okay. You say you over last year, and I know what it is. You gotta convince yourself of it, because if you don't convince yourself of it, then that keeps the door even more open.
We didn't get here. We didn't get here until you brought it up.
Hey, I know I brought it up though, because it was 28-3. That should never happen before. Not many teams lost the game on the last play of the game before. I mean, it's never happened in the playoffs like that, but plenty of teams have lost games on the last play of the game before.
Never lose on a Hail Mary either. So I mean, hey.
I mean, that wasn't a Hail Mary. It was a.
What the hell was it then?
It was a yellow throw, and it just worked out that the safety missed the tackle. I would trust him to make that tackle like the other 9 times out of 10. That was just the 10th time he missed. Life goes on, but what life does not do is let you forget that your team blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. That's what life does.
Sure, Jan. Tell me anything. Sure, Jan. Life does also not change the fact that your team blew a motherfucking lead too. So just keep that same energy. Is all I'm saying.
Look, Jeremy Ramsey.
Listen. So you tell me.
You tell me. You tell me. You tell me.
You can have a sex off here. Okay, you tell me. Keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, speaking of keeping,
what you just mad because I was locking y'all up, huh? These 28-3 tweets was locking y'all up. Y'all couldn't say nothing. I had nothing for that, huh?
Oh, y'all gonna get these jokes. I don't care if you switch to the Jalen Saints. Y'all gonna get these jokes. Niggas get jokes. Keep that same energy is all I ask. I don't give a damn if you make fun of us. Just keep that same energy and don't deflect when niggas make fun of y'all. That's all I ask.
I ain't mad though. I ain't mad. See, I ain't mad. I ain't mad about what happened to my team. Life goes on. We wasn't expected to win that game no way. Ain't nobody believe in us. After halftime, ain't nobody believe in us.
Nah. Any damn way.
Y'all all was saying that game was over. Otherwise, we made it a game for 60 minutes.
Interesting.
Nah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, go look at that on the film. Yeah.
Interesting. Whole 60 minutes, so it didn't seem like it to me. But anyway, moving on to teams that are actually still playing. So yeah, we had the white supremacy, but we had the white supremacy New England Patriots with arguably the similarly more hated team and or fan base with the Philadelphia Eagles, who beat the motherfucking brakes off the goddamn Vikings.
The Minneapolis meltdown.
Well, you know what? In fairness, you did. When Jay was on last week, you did ask for them to get the brakes beat off of them. It just came earlier.
I didn't care what week it was. I just wanted them to lose eventually. That's all I was worried about.
And they did, and goddamn.
That's all I was worried about. I just want them to lose. It don't matter no more. Super Bowl not in their home stadium no more, so what do it matter?
Yeah, the Eagles beat the brakes off the Vikings. Like their first drive, I'm thinking this is gonna be a game, and I guess Nick Foles heard us talking shit, and yeah, they. I don't even remember the final score, but I know it was bad. That like it just seemed like the Eagles just kept scoring and scoring and scoring.
Pretty much. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Every time I looked up at the TV, the Eagles had the ball, and the Eagles was about to score again.
Yeah, so
go look that up in the stat book, Minnesota. Yeah,
so,
talk about that.
So, so you're gonna be sassy all night while we record?
In memory of Jalen Ramsey, we might as well, right? You tell me. You tell me.
R.I.P. Jalen Ramsey. But yeah, like I don't think, at least on social media, I don't think I've ever seen this divide the TL, because people hate the fucking Eagles fans. Like they hate Eagles fans.
Because Eagles fans are assholes.
And I'm not saying I put it like this. I'm not saying it's not warranted. I just didn't know the depths that people hate Eagles fans. I personally didn't.
Eagles fans have always ranked like toward the bottom of like my best fans list, I guess you would say. Like when you got to rank teams that got the best fans, like Eagles always at the bottom, like always. Their fans is trash.
I really don't know I don't know any Eagles fans in real life, and very few on social media. Not saying they don't exist, just saying I don't know them personally. So I've only heard horror stories.
Oh, cool. So you're not doing the typical Falcons fan thing where they say, "Oh, he ain't got no fans, trash, busted that." Like, I'm glad you're not doing that. Thank you. Like sincerely.
Really?
Sincerely. Really? Like I'm being that shit. Like for real, for real.
You know what? Fair. But yeah, I just have never experienced the Eagles fan in real life and on social media. So I guess I just don't know the horror stories. So when on social media people telling horror stories about how trash the Eagles fans are, I just didn't know. Because I just didn't, like, soon as it was pretty much clear that it was going to be Eagles Patriots, I saw just chaos and just shots and slander on Eagles fans, and I had to clutch my pearls. And I had to clutch my do-rag because I just didn't know. So I take it, okay, well, since you seem to have more experience with Eagles fans than me, are they really that bad?
They boo Santa Claus, bro.
Wait, how the hell do you boo Santa Claus?
This is go on Google right now and look up Eagles boo Santa Claus. Eagles fans and Santa Claus.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, hold the hell on. I gotta look this up. Hold the hell on. How the hell you boo Santa Claus? What the fuck?
This is a well-known story.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Eagles boo Santa. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They throw snowballs? No.
With batteries in them.
No. Damn, this shit happened in 1968. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell me.
God damn. How you boo Santa? And that was before we found out Santa was black. How you boo Santa? God damn, Philly, damn.
I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, that's just easy to do because that's what they are. That's how they get down.
So. Damn it. So shit. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't see so many people say that they ain't gonna watch this damn Super Bowl because although it's fuck the Patriots, they can't bring themselves to see Eagles fans happy. God damn.
I mean, say what you will, but we like the punchline that the Eagles ain't won the Super Bowl and they're the only team in the NFC East that haven't won a Super Bowl. They only been twice. They lost to the Patriots couple years back and lost to the Raiders all them years ago. So they've only been twice. It ain't like they're always in the Super Bowl.
I can't. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
So, I guess. I mean, it's 2 weeks away, so I guess we'll see. I I will say this. Hashtag not all Eagles fans, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right goddamn now. If they win, we
Your timeline will be insufferable.
That it will. However, we have to have our girl Tia on. We have to have our number one fan who just happens to be an Eagles fan on. If they win. So Tia, because I know you're gonna listen to this shit. So I know you're gonna
ready.
Listen. Right. I know you're gonna listen to this shit, Tia. If y'all win, because you've been asking to be on for a minute. If y'all win, we gonna let you come over here and talk your shit. So just go ahead and get ready. Get your AKAs ready. Because I know you're gonna listen. So but
and let the record show now that my stripes in terms of the Eagles breaking their heart. Like I said, I said this last week, but it just bears repeating and clarifying. I wanted the Saints to be the ones to do that. I don't want the Patriots to do that. So, are we clear on that? Ain't gonna be no pulling clips from like 18 episodes ago.
Well, all right.
I am saying I am okay with the Eagles getting their first Super Bowl ring this season. With all apologies due to the fact that they got to visit Trump's White House.
You think niggas on that team gonna not go if they win?
Honestly, I don't know what to think.
Fair enough. I
don't know what to think. Because, I mean, you got to remember, that's the team that had the nigga that said, I will fight every nigga in here.
That wasn't a nigga. He ain't on the damn team no more, I don't think.
No, he ain't on that team no more, but still. They employed that trash bucket at one point or another.
Yeah, they did. Wasn't Vic still on the team, too?
Yep.
Dog eat dog world. So yeah, but so moving on. So our auntie Queen Mary J. Blige has earned her first ever Oscar nomination for her for supporting actress and original song for her role in the World War II drama Mudbound. So Auntie Mary, on her already impressive resume, on top of getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame recently, now she can hang her head on being Oscar nominated.
Although, I mean, if I'm keeping it 100, she should have got that nomination for Crispy Chicken. What's in the new chicken wrap?
You know,
she should have.
Valid. Crispy Chicken, First Lady.
You can't tell me that song wasn't a bop. That song had me dancing.
I'm gonna find that. Just freestyle for a minute, because I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. So that aside, no. Like honestly, Mary J. Blige has had like a tremendous career that has like I don't want to say defined the generation or been the voice of an era. I don't want to get that like verbose with it, I guess we'd say. But she has been like a force for a long time. And I mean a long time.
Found it.
Oh boy, here we go. So when I say shit like, yeah, she should have gotten it for what's in the new chicken wraps, I'm being stupid a little bit. But I also recognize that again, Mary J. Blige is one of the most loved artists of this generation for certain, and that's not for that's not for no reason.
You couldn't
We
hear
don't
it.
we don't love her by accident. No, I couldn't hear it.
Okay, hold on. Probably hold on. Let me. Okay, let's see. Oh shit! No, they don't want to. Hold on. Hello.
What?
Shit. With my mic in, it's probably not gonna let me play it.
Go trip. It's all good. I mean, I remember it very well. Trust me.
Yeah. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the link for it in the damn show notes. But yes, just so happy for Auntie Mary. She been through so much. Like you said, illustrious career, and yeah,
One of the flyest to ever do it, even though it looked like she tripped over Legos when she be dancing.
yeah. It definitely looked like somebody put some nails in her feet when she danced. But it's fine because we love Auntie Mary. It's fine. But yeah, congratulations to her. And as always, never forget, fuck Kendu Isaacs.
You mean a nigga named Kendu?
A nigga named Kendu with light eyes. Always fuck that nigga.
I can't believe he had the nerve to ask for more money.
Nigga, listen, nigga, cheat on me, then ask for a goddamn allowance, and then say that you can't get work because I left you and sing about your ass because you cheated on me, right up under my nose. Boy, fuck you. Talking about he hospitalized because of the stress of the divorces is causing medical problems. Well, you should have thought about that before you stuck your dick in somebody else.
Hello.
When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite you. So there, fuck a nigga named Kendu. Boy, fuck you. If you ever happen to come across this podcast, Kendu Isaacs, we would just like to say, fuck you. Whoa, fuck you, fuck you.
A fuck nigga named Kendu.
Correct. All right. Speaking of fuck niggas, so in who the fuck asked you news? So Jay Holiday, who you may remember from
No, I don't.
what? If you may remember him from back in the day as such singles as "Put You to Bed" or "Suffocate."
Like his career got put to bed.
Right. Yeah. So he pretty much after I want to say maybe like 2009, 10, he went into obscurity. Primarily because the Dream stopped writing for him and he couldn't produce no more goddamn music that was worth a damn that people wanted to hear. So I did not know he was still with us up until today. Because I think it was it Vibe? I think it was Vibe when I saw the article.
Vibe, yeah.
He hopped his ass on damn Instagram. He rose from the bed and lost his goddamn mind and went on Instagram to vent. Cause he to vent. And basically in his little Instagram video, he basically said that he loves black. He prefaced all this bullshit by saying he loved black women and he was raised by black women and he respects and he got daughters and he loved, his sisters and all this, that, and third. Then proceeded to say that and calling names, proceeded to say that Beyonce, Cardi B, SZA, stop using all that fucking pain to make it okay to say some bullshit on your record and get nominated for a Grammy for going through some bullshit, because so have I as a black motherfucking man. And some other stuff, because I watched the video, but I can't.
Oh God, why don't we think of the men?
And he was saying, like, I know some niggas, some black men, male that sing, and basically like on some it's real niggas in the hood that go through struggles and pain, and I as a black man, black male artist, we got pain and shit. So I'm like, two things. One, who is stopping black male artists from talking about their pain and what they go through? Two, nigga, ain't that what your music about? So I don't understand the point. Like, what the fuck are you saying, Jay Holiday? You rolled your ass up out the bed to hop your ass on Instagram. And first of all, Jay Holiday looks like, now, cause at first I didn't recognize the nigga. Jay Holiday looks like every nigga that stand outside of the liquor store that looks like he has no more hopes and dreams. Like, he just stand out on the corner of the store just wishing what could have been had his career taken off. That's what Jay Holiday looks like now.
He looks sloppy is what he looks.
He looks like a nigga that sells cigarettes outside of the shelves. Tell me to lie. But yeah, this basically came off as black women, black female artists stop vocalizing the pain that you experience at the hands. I mean, let's call it a book, especially with the names that he called. Stop vocalizing your pain that you deal with black men through your music, and stop making black men feel bad. That's basically what this shit is. Because,
or as I said, more sarcastic and more pointedly, because true. Oh God, won't anyone think of the men?
Yeah, because because the shit just don't make sense. Because nigga, who is stopping black men from, nigga? All rap is black male, predominantly black male artists venting about they pain or what the fuck ever they go through, or talking about women in derogatory ways. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, Jay-Z literally just had 444, which is his pain of him basically being a shithead towards his wife and family. But still, the pain of him, his pain and growth, that's literally what J. Cole, J. Cole, Jay Holiday, what? What the hell are you talking about? He could have just came.
I'm only a little annoyed that you just almost called him J. Cole.
I know.
Only a little bit. Not really.
Right. I mean, come on. Hey. But it just, he really just could have, he would have turned out, not that it's okay, but he would have turned out better just saying, I don't like that these black female artists are getting nominations and my ass ain't. He really would have just came out better saying that I'm being a hater, because his argument don't hold water and it don't make sense. You know what I mean? So I for one was happy that the timeline could come together and get these jokes off about Jay Holiday, because we needed to get these jokes off about Jay Holiday. And I feel like from this point moving forward, if everybody is arguing again, all we need to do is just go back to that time where Jay Holiday rolls up out his bed and lost his damn mind, and we made fun of him. I feel like that will harmonize. I feel like that will harmonize people, that we can all come together and make fun of Jay Holiday. See, I almost fucked around and called him J. Cole again. I had to catch myself. So yeah. So also over the weekend, I think it was Friday. So for some reason, Ja Rule decided that he was gonna have time Friday and started back his beef with 50 Cent. Why he do that, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I basically like I can't find your heads personally. I don't know about you.
Like, I want to know, like, how. I would say this. I would say this. It takes some balls to restart a beef with somebody that you lost. And not only lost bad. Like 50 ended his career with that beef. And Ja Rule got the balls to still say something in 2018. That does I will give him that. That takes some balls. It takes something.
I mean, having said that, the nigga still look like a plumb idiot. But
He does. He does. Because the one thing you can't 50 one of them type of niggas where you ain't never gonna win because that nigga has unlimited petty, and also there's so much material that 50 can use against Ja Rule at this point, even more than he had the first time. So it's like, why even open that can of worms? You
I
know what I mean?
mean, I'm gonna
It's
tell you
like,
why he opened it up because there's a lot of hype beasts who like are trying to hype the 2000s the way they hyped the 90s.
mm,
Who are saying things about like, oh yeah, Ja Rule actually had hits, da da da, and it's like, I mean, you're not wrong, but we really don't need to like go back over this.
yeah. I mean, we can let it. Listen, let sleeping
Just
dogs
like,
lie.
all right, just like he lost the Jay Z Nas beef.
Yeah, it's like with some of the.
I
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I know niggas like to go back and revisit the lyrics in Ether and the lyrics in Takeover and whatever, and they, everybody wants to make Jay Z like the lyrical miracle, spiritual, fucking Hove the God and whatever the fuck. But sometimes battles ain't about who could best sound like a Mortal fucking Technique. Sometimes battles are about who embarrassed the other person more. And yeah, Ether was heat that we didn't not only that we didn't expect, but that we didn't deserve, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. Also, it's kind of like with how people trying to reboot all these old shows that we like grew up on and shit. We don't need all that. Sometimes you just got to let
Right.
the past be the past. We don't need a reboot. We don't need 50 versus Ja Redux. Because for one, it's still even if you start it back up, it's still gonna end the same way it ended the first time. That's number one.
Right.
number two, what
Like,
worked.
I mean, I'm not here for 50 Cent balls, granted, or Ja Rule balls for that matter,
Right,
but
right, right. I'm like that's the thing.
we know
Like,
how it's gonna end already.
right. Not only do we know how it's gonna end already, we don't care for either one. Like back in the day, like we one way or another, like we cared to an extent. You know what I mean? Like you was either in three camps. You was either here in Ja Rule's camp, you was either here in 50's camp, or you was here in the camp that most people was, and they just wanted to see two niggas go at it, and we were here for the jokes, and we were here for the beef and shit.
Pretty much.
Now, now nobody's here for Ja Rule. Nobody's here for 50, and nobody cares for the beef. And if nobody cares for the beef and the jokes, then what the fuck is the point of bringing back the beef? But yeah, Ja Rule
Yep.
he just had one of them days where
Because Ja Rule lost, and I'm gonna tell you, like Ja Rule lost. I still went ahead and jam some Ja Rule songs anyway. I still do jam some Ja Rule songs.
agreed, same,
And same with 50. 51, I still jam some 50 songs.
same, same. But you still don't want to have a beef with them niggas,
I still don't want to talk about him in 2018.
right? You don't want to talk
Unless,
about
like I said, we
50,
about to start.
50 is still pretty kind of relevant in 2018, and you still don't want to talk about that nigga.
And again, like I don't want to talk about them unless we're about to revisit that whole motherfucking time era, which is to say we about to start talking about these throwback jerseys, and we about to start talking about again these John Deere trucker hats, and we about to start talking about
polo, and we gonna talk about South Pole and niggas clowning
screen
motherfuckers that was wearing U.S. Polo Association.
screen names with the word retro, and you like 500 extra internet points. Yeah,
You got to bring back jersey dresses. You got to bring back a lot of shit.
and yeah, we don't want to do those things. I mean, pretty much as soon as the 2000s started, we were like on some I love the 90s kick. So let's not that I'm here for necessarily 90s, you know. Oh my god, the 90s are so great, 90s are the best. Like I'm not here for that either, really. But I'm damn sure not here for the 2000s. That was definitely for that shit. And yeah, so can we not?
Yes. Yes. All right. So, we got that out the way. So we have to talk about a little bit of tomfoolery. So, for those of you who listen to Ratchet Ramblings with me and Candace, you probably know who these people are, well, at least who this woman is. I know Dan don't know none of this shit, so that's why we finna talk about it here. So, if you watch Love and Hip Hop, the franchise, you know that we have Love and Hip Hop Miami now, and there is a woman on there who goes. Her name is Amara La Negra, who is that woman is fine.
Yeah, she fine as all outdoors.
Yeah, she is fine as the print on a legal contract. You hear me? So I hate that it is such a gateway because it is so goddamn trash. But so she, like a lot of Love and Hip Hop people, she went on the Breakfast Club, and she went on there talking about race and the show and her storyline of race, which ain't really a storyline because this is something that on Love and Hip Hop, and she deals with it in the show. She's dealt with colorism, within the, being an Afro Latina, she's dealt with colorism. It's like, not being funny, but on some like, all my life I had to fight shit, which I would argue that most of us, especially being black or, Afro Latino or whatever, being a minority, I'm pretty sure most of us will sympathize with that. But ever since her debut on the show on social media, I've seen a lot of people, not everybody, but I've seen a lot of people be hella dismissive, hella obtuse, all in the effort to be so pro-black that they end up looking anti-black as fuck and erasing different parts of blackness at these different intersections of, African American and Latinx descent. So, with all that being said, so she went on the Breakfast Club, and Charlotte Headass and DJ Envy went on to gaslight her, and it was so damn. It was basically like watching people that I've seen say like this kind of ignorant shit, like, but in real time. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to read it, but it's another thing to see it and hear it. And
we talk about these things, and it's like, I've never seen that problem brought home before. And then, like, you hear from these fucking idiots, and
right. And it's just I got the article pulled up. I can read it. And honestly, like me reading it's not gonna do it justice, but just Amara recently appeared on the Breakfast Club, and the first question one of the show's host, Charlemagne the Coon, that's me, not the article, asked her was, "What are you race wise?" Um, Once she said that she was Dominican and called herself an Afro Latina, the Breakfast Club host DJ Envy chimed in, "What is Afro Latina? I thought it was half black and something else half Latina." Um, Half Latina. He Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought reading the article. They didn't want to be black. They didn't want to be Puerto Rican. DJ Envy deduced, and then Charlemagne said, "You're a Latina with an afro." Uh, Damn, I wish I had a clip of. Let's see. Um, Damn, I thought the article had more excerpts from the interview. So that's my bad, listener. I thought this article that I put up about it would have more excerpts from the interview. But yeah, basically, like Amara, and God bless her for trying to have some poise and educate. Because every time she would bring up a point, Charlemagne would just be so dismissive, and he. And like the nigga at one point in the interview, the nigga literally said like he doesn't think what she's going experiencing is racism or colorism, and he pretty much gaslights her and dismisses her, and basically said what one of the cast members on the show, on Love and Hip Hop in particular, said, is that she's just making it up. It's all in her head. Comparing her to other artists. On the show, the dude said that she should be more like Beyonce, and on in this Breakfast Club interview, Charlemagne said compare her to Cardi B, and it's just, for me, I don't expect nothing less, because it's the Breakfast Club and it's Charlemagne. And it's a breeding ground for ignorance. But what I did find interesting was some people saying that this was, for lack of a better term, the straw that broke the camel's back when it came to Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club. And I'm like, okay, I'm not saying that this is wrong, obviously, that this isn't wrong, obviously, because it is. But of all the things that it went down with that show and those hosts, this is where you hopped off the train. Like, you was cool with it. Again, not saying that this isn't fucked up, because it is. I'm just saying, like, all of the fucked up shit that they've done and or said, including this, and this, you was cool up until this point. I don't know. I just found that real performative, but I think we, like I said, in trying, because Charlemagne and DJ Envy is kind of dismissing this in ignorance. It's something that I've been seeing from people that watch the show too. And also, we've had this colorism debate or talk or whatever on social media for years. I think, I think in us being so protective of blackness and trying to be so pro-black, that some of our views, especially like when it comes to this kind of stuff here, like we get so focused on being pro-black, we be anti-black, and are, not all of us obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, so there you go. Thank you. We tend to not want to hear other perspectives and struggles when we're so wrapped up in our own. And I think this is a good example, because honestly, a lot of us probably don't know about Afro Latinas, that intersection of Latinx and African or Dominican, descent and all that stuff. And I feel like, as much as a lot of us talk a good game about, like, people don't allow people to grow and evolve and stuff, motherfuckers also don't try to grow and learn and evolve too. So you can't have you can't have it both ways. Where it's like you don't want to grow and evolve and expand your thinking and understanding, but you also are saying that people don't allow you to grow and understand and learn and all this stuff. So
Yep. No alternate working title. God, won't somebody think of us? Us being whoever, the aggrieved part, the oppressing party is, who all of a sudden wants consideration. It's like you can't do that. You can't shit on people's existence and how they identify. No matter how that's different from the way you do, and then be out here begging for clemency and shit. It's like that. Don't know. You know.
that is a great segue actually, because speaking of her, so Cardi B was on, I don't know if it was Snapchat or Instagram Live or whatever the hell she was on. She was online on video defending her on again, off again, fiance, boyfriend, whatever the hell Offset is to her. She was defending Offset because people were um, calling Offset homophobic, which he is. Um, because in a song lyric, a recent song that he put out, he said that one of the lyrics is I don't fuck with queers. Me and Candace talked a little bit about it on Ratchet Ramblers, but I wanted to expand it here and talk about it here, especially with Dan being in the community. So let me say this. Let me say this, and then I'll pass it to Dan. Um, it seems like, especially recently, it seems like straight people, cishet people, cishet black people, just go out of our damn way to straight splain, cisplain, however you want to say it. It seems like we go out of our damn way to prove to our LGBTQIA brothers and sisters that we really not the allies that we claim we are. Cause I saw so much hetero splaining and defending of Offset for this shit. And then the nigga tried to clean it up and put out a damn PSA or whatever on Snapchat saying that the definition of queer is weird and strange and shit, which was fucking hilarious because the nigga looked up the verb or adjective meaning of the shit, but nigga, the shit also has a noun meaning. And if you could look up the one way to use it, I'm pretty goddamn sure you saw the other use of it, but you conveniently left that shit out to defend yourself. But that's neither here nor there. Well, actually, it
I got a
is.
cousin who does that shit all the time, so I'm not
Right,
that
right,
surprised by this. But
right. But yeah. So I'm just kind of real sick of hetero people, hetero splaining, especially black hetero people, because we be looking real funny in the light. But this is that thing that I talked about a couple of minutes ago, where it's like we want it both ways. We want to seem like we're allies, and we want to seem like we love our LGBTQIA brothers and sisters. But when it's shit like this, that shit with genuine in India, when it's just so many recent incidents, it just seems that we dropped the ball. Or when his Dave Chappelle with him insisting on still trying to make trans jokes and talk about trans issues and shit. It's just like we just seem to just drop the ball. And especially at the expense of a black LGBTQ people. Because there's no fucking way you gonna convince me that this nigga Offset didn't know that while yes, queer can mean strange or weird or whatever, You not finna sit here and motherfucking play with my intelligence and convince me the nigga didn't also see that the shit is a noun too, meaning gay. You not finna sit here and not on goddamn Al Gore's internet. You not finna sit here and tell and piss on my feet and tell me that it's water. You can get the fuck out of my face with that shit. The nigga knew what he said. The nigga meant what he said. Because what we're not finna do is sit here and act like rappers, not rappers and the brand TM quote of hip hop and stuff still isn't laced with homophobia. That's what the fuck we not finna do. Even in 2018, you might not can get away with it like you could before, but you're not finna sit here and act like motherfucking homophobia is still not entrenched in hip hop and hip hop culture and shit. That's what the fuck we not finna do. The nigga meant what he said. It was homophobic what he said. And this hetero-splaining that I've seen people doing, it's like people go out of their way to look funny in the light. But I've talked too much. Dan, I'll defer to you.
I mean, it's just annoying at this point. Like, I'm kind of sick of it from both directions. Like, I'm tired of like the performative fucking like, oh my god, I want to be so good. And it's like, okay, what you're doing right now is just drawing attention to me by you wanting like your little internet backpats or whatever the fuck you gonna do. Like, go post on Tumblr or some shit. Oh yeah, I saw this person. Oh my god, they were so different, and I just went out of my way because I felt so inspired by them to. It's like, get out of here. Like, I'm not a prop. I'm not, like it's the purpose of this wasn't for you to like commodify like how I live, basically. And then yeah, from the other side of the coin, people who frankly want nothing, if not less, to do with the LGBT community, being very loud and very wrong about like the way we not only choose to live, but like the way we do live, and makes it worse for the people who may want to live in a certain way but feel that they can't because they know like a not so small segment of the population is going to be shitheads toward them. So yeah, no, I mean it's tough to hear, and like I tell everybody to that end, like was a march this weekend for like a women's rights march, and one of the women held a sign that said "trans women are men" or some shit like that, with appropriate trigger warning, obviously, that this is the thing that happened. And I don't really want to talk about it too much, but like I saw that shit shared on my timeline like 40 times, and it was just people who wanted to just feel good about themselves, saying, "I don't believe this. This is stupid." And I'm like, I mean, that's cool that you feel that way and all, but like you don't have to share this image because this is what's hurting people. This is what's getting people killed out here. This is why people, like me, are denied education and housing and employment and all the things you need, the basics, to get on in life. And you sharing this ain't really making nothing better. So like, just tuck it in, put it back away, Even if your goal is to say, hey, I wholeheartedly disagree with this. You can say, hey, I know everyone's seen the sign that's been circulating around, and I just want to make it clear that like I disagree with like what that person's saying. And that's a perfectly fine stand-in. Like, you don't have to like blast the imagery like out there, especially when you know that people who of the LGBT community are in your are in your news feed, in your circle, and also likely to see this, in what I'm just gonna go ahead and call again. People don't want to see that shit. They just want help, and they want they want to know that people got their backs and all that. But the way you do that is not by like showing off the damaging thing like to everybody else. Is like you're doing it for an audience almost.
Yeah, that's real. Because it's hard finding that balance. You know what I mean? Because I think that does get lost a lot of times when people try to speak up and stuff, where it's like, okay, we know that this is a problem, and and we know that this is wrong, but you also don't have to keep drilling it in, over and over again. Especially because, like you said, like you may follow someone who's trans, or someone that follows you might be trans, and while you're trying to defend that community and trying to uplift that community, at the same time, these damage, like the example that you use, like these damaging things, like they may not want to see that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to try to find a balance, or I would say this: the best you can do, or probably like the default you can do, is just uplift whatever community that you're trying to aid. Like with housing, or money, or education, or access, resource. I think you start there, and then you work your way up from there. At least in my opinion, and I could be wrong, because I can't, because I'm still navigating that shit too, where it's like, well, I don't see you, retweeting, or you know what? Perfect example. Like usually when trans issues happen, what I do is I amplify the voices of those that I follow. I seek to listen, to understand, and I'll retweet a link, or I'll retweet a thread or something educational, because I don't need to
speak over.
Yeah, because I don't need to speak over the people that it's affecting, and I also don't need to like go in on those that are saying fucked up things to them people for my own clout, because I'm because it's not about me, it's about them. If it's some just outlandishly egregious shit, then yeah, maybe, but I don't need to go in on like the 12th person today that done said something transphobic. So that's how I kind of navigate it now. And that's what a lot of things, like with misogyny and shit, with homophobia shit, even racism. You know what I mean? Like I pick and choose my battles now, because I feel like, yes, speak up, show out, do what you do, but one, do that shit genuinely. Don't do it for pats on the back, and then two, make sure you check in for the people that you trying to uplift first. Then, if you feel like turning up here and there, then do that.
Exactly. Like that's all sound ways to handle that, because I mean, there might be an issue, it might be a situation, something where, again, like just the whole community has fatigue about the shit, and yeah, nobody wants to see it here, and then people say but I just want to, and it's like, no, it's not about what you just want to, like,
it's about them.
Yeah, it's about this community that you claiming that you love so much. Like sometimes that love looks like, not exposing people to shit that they don't,
right.
They're not in the headspace to deal with. I mean, there's no way to know that, obviously. I mean, implied consent is definitely a thing. I don't believe that, like, I don't believe this is a world we can know everyone's triggers necessarily. I think it's important to respect them once you do know them.
Agreed.
Which is why I said, implied consent, not just like assumed consent or, guaranteed consent, but like content warnings never hurt nobody.
Right. Exactly. But I say we say all that to say, if you're not a part of that community, shutting the fuck up is free. And if you're not a part of the community and they feel offended or are offended by someone disrespecting that community, shutting the fuck up is free. Telling them that they're too sensitive or they're too XYZ, LMNOP, that's not being an ally. That's not being helpful. You do look fun in the light when you do that type of shit. And all people gonna say is that, well, when you telling these people that they too sensitive and XYZ, LMNOP, when it's your time, you better keep that same energy and not say a goddamn thing, because receipts will get pulled. When you do clownery. Oh, hey. But anyway, so I think that's it. I think we can get ready to wrap on up out of here because we might have to get up out of here in a minute and be elsewhere, but not before we do. Um, hmm. You want to do some misconnections? I said I was gonna do them while we was recording, but I hadn't looked them up since we've been recording.
Yeah, let me go ahead and stop Mario for a minute. I'm midway through. I'm in a Sky Part of Board 5. That's nice. Look up some misconnections. Hang tight.
Sorry about it. Classic. Edit this part out.
Jesus, do I have 4 already?
Go for it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let me look at them first. Let me make sure that they actually
Run it.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that one I'm definitely keeping. This one, nah, that's kind of weak. No.
All right, this one.
Okay, I got 2 so far. So this is good. We are off to a rousing start right now.
All right then. Okay. See, let's go.
Let's see. If I can find one more, we'll roll with it. No, that's lame. Ooh, that one's kind of juicy, but let me see because I got a few other ones that look like they might be better. Oh, somebody being sassy on the CL.
Let's do it. Run it.
It was lame though. They were sassy, but they was lame, and I hate that.
God damn it. God damn it. Y'all see what we go through looking for these misconnections. Y'all see what we go through.
All right, so that's typical. Oh, wait, this one got a juicy little title.
I got one. While you get yours,
okay, I think I got 3.
Okay, let's go with the 3 that you got and this one that I got. Then we're gonna get up out of here.
All right.
I'll do mine first since I got one. All right.
I got misconnections on Craigslist inside my DNA. Something blah 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 blah. Something DNA.
All right.
Anyway.
But yeah, so my original plan was to do these misconnections from Minnesota since they took the biggest L this weekend or past weekend. But I forgot while we were talking. I got so wrapped up in the podcast, I forgot to look them up while we were recording and beforehand. But so I'm gonna do this one for Minnesota and wherever Dan got theirs from, then we'll just run with it.
Yeah, go ahead, do yours.
Okay. Darkness of the eyes. Hello again, my phantom, mental mistress. I prepared and attempted my reply to find that the Craigslist address was nigh. How long since that first email? It's been so long and not at all. I will mourn the loss if this is the end. But if you find this, know that I long to creep into your skull and blacken your vision once again. It's been 15 days. Tell me, what were you pushing, and I shall know the truth of you. The address is a myth. The
end. Wait. One more time. I need that one more time.
The whole thing. Darkness of the eyes. Hello again, my phantom, mental mistress. I prepared and attempted my reply to find that the Craigslist address was nigh. How long since that first email? It's been so long and not at all. I will mourn the loss if this is the end, but if you find this, know that I long to creep into your skull and blacken your vision once again. It's been 15 days. Tell me, what were you pushing, and I shall know the truth of you. The The address is a myth.
Oh dear. Like I'm kind of scared about this actually.
Yeah, this seems like domestic abuse, honestly. Like I'm not laughing at domestic abuse, but this sounds like an ad for domestic violence. It really does. Like long to creep into your skull and blacken your vision. Like whoever this is trying to give somebody some black eyes. Like this is Classic edit this out because I think I just read some domestic abuse and we don't want to be responsible for doing this shit. Uh, yeah. So yeah. Classic edit this out. Yeah, because we just read somebody that's trying to beat somebody. Okay. All right. There you go.
All right. So the first one I'm gonna read, Jeremy, you're gonna.
Say what now? Say it again. You broke up a little bit.
I said you're gonna instantly like the title of this one because it refers to something you say often.
Uh-oh.
All right, so here we go. Misconnections. These are all from Portland. Because when I type in Craigslist, it pulls up Portland ones. Whatever. Didn't feel like working harder.
It's fine.
Smarter. Anyway, all right, here we go. Mixed signals at work. I can be a bit naive. This is woman for man. I can be a bit naive when it comes to the opposite sex, but I am pretty sure you were flirting with me. It seemed a bit obvious at our last meeting. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but the long eye contact and catching you goggling can be quite distracting. Also, the project you have for me, even my coworkers thought it was kind of silly. Are you going to make a move, or am I just a crazy girl making things up? The end.
But you don't know my name. And I swear, it feels like
ooh.
But you don't know my name.
Round and round it goes. Will it ever come?
Ooh. But so yeah.
Yeah, say no to coworkers. That's all we got for you later.
Say no to coworkers. Just say no to coworkers. Yeah, say no to.
Oh boy.
Yeah, say no to coworkers.
Oh boy. Okay. Next up. This one is titled "The Unwanted Painting." I promise these are going to get so much better. This is a man for a woman. Okay, here we go. The Unwanted Painting. That hideous painting hangs on your bedroom wall, reminding you that, for this one instance, the new girlfriend's feelings are more important than yours. For this one instance, anyway. There it sits in your bedroom, much more in your home than I have ever been. I've only set foot in the doorway of your house but once. I would relish being in that painting's place where I could be next to you while you sleep, while you dress, while you undress, while you make love. But then I would be in the place of something unwanted and is I love you so. The end.
Get rid of that old bitch painting.
I'm mad that whoever wrote this said I've only set foot in the doorway of your house once. Like, fam, that's kind of a telltale sign, ain't it? Like usually you and somebody, y'all got a good thing hitting off. Like you in and out their place like multiple times. Like that. That's not a one-time occasion. I wouldn't think anyway. I mean, I could be hella wrong about this, but
right. Like I don't know. Check your social cues, ladies and gentlemen. That should be everything that is in misconnections. Check your social cues. Like if it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, it ain't a goddamn mongoose. Okay.
Shall we move on?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I got 3 pulled up. I'm only do 2 of them. All right, here we go. Insanely curvy woman at 39th Street, Fred Meyer's. Fred Meyer's is a grocery store, for those who don't know. But it's also so much more than that. Anyway. You were at Fred's... I'm reading these as is. You were at Fred's Myers on Hawthorne Saturday the 20th. I asked you stupidly if you were married while standing in the checkout line because I didn't know what else to say to such a beautiful and curvaceous woman. I would give you the world and then some just to spend 15 minutes alone with you. For an hour, I'd invent a new form of propulsion so I could get to you faster. You probably will never see this, but stranger things have happened. If you like dark meat, hit me up and let's discuss how and when you will be sitting on my face. The end.
Wait, whoa. Run that back.
The whole thing?
Yes.
The whole thing. All right, here we go. Insanely curvy woman at 39th Street, Fred Meyers. You were at Fred's Myers on Hawthorne Saturday the 20th. I asked you stupidly if you were married while standing in the checkout line because I didn't know what else to say to such a beautiful and curvaceous woman. I give you the world and then some just to spend 15 minutes alone with you. For an hour, I'd invent a new form of propulsion so I could get to you faster. You probably will never see this, but stranger things have happened. If you like dark meat, hit me up and let's discuss how and when you will be sitting on my face. The end.
That motherfucker going to invent some shit from the Jetsons so they can have somebody sit on their damn face. Goddamn.
Yeah,
that nigga said he gonna that nigga said he gonna have a fucking propulsion system. Like I can just picture that shit. Like, you know them cartoons where they had a damn where they have, like, if they sit on something or something explode and they just shoot up with all the damn the effects and it'll have that whoosh, like, bubble and shit. Like, that's what I just picture this motherfucker. This motherfucker finna do some Animaniac shit to have somebody sit on his damn face. Gonna be fucking wacko. Gonna be fucking wacko just having a jetpack and that shit exploding and just going up into the stratosphere just so he can have somebody sit on his face. Goddamn.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, that's it.
Hold on. Can I get this one last one off?
Yeah.
You're gonna love this one. Okay. Last one and then we out of here. Seeking larger than size 18-20, man for woman.
Wait. Read the title again.
Seeking larger than size 18 to 20.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
All right, I gotta read this one as is because I'm attracted to chubby girls and I want some.
Hold on, wait. You broke up a little bit when you started reading it.
From the top. I'm very attracted to chubby girls and I want some. I'm married. Unfortunately, she's lost her mojo. I hung in there for quite a while, but I need to fill my needs too. If you hate me for this, I get it. If you don't mind, read on. My wife is size 18 to 20, and I think she is smoking hot when she wants to be. I would like to find a woman or couple with a woman that is bigger than size 18 to 20 with some big boobies that owns it and knows how sexy she really is and would love a guy to worship all of her body and make her come over and over. I'm an average guy, around 235 pounds, 6 feet, 6 inches cut, not bad on the eyes for a chubby guy. I don't have permission to play. I can't host, and in the interest of full disclosure, I'm HSV2 positive. The ghost in my closet. Did anybody make it here with me? I guess we'll find out.
See, because he went into so much detail, I can't make the joke that is V because that would be wrong to V. But see, this is what happens when
when V what the fuck is like below the bar.
Yeah, because this is below V. Yeah, that's why I didn't feel right making the joke. But this is pretty. You know who this is? This is Eric Cartman in real life. This is Eric. This is always got picked last for kickball. Given form on Craigslist. This was the kid. This was the kid that ate boogers in the back of the class when everybody else was at recess. Like when everybody would get ready to go to lunch, like he would be the last one to get in line because he would be back in the back of the class eating his boogers, and now he on Craigslist looking for titties. I, mm, I, and like Curtis be saying, good the hell look, everybody. Good the hell look. So so yeah, I think that's it. Cause we got to get up out of here because we gonna be guesting on we're supposed to be guesting on single simulcast with our friends Rashani and Shantae. I'm there once a month anyway, but this time I can bring Dan along because they free. So we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you to everyone that listens. Thank you to everyone that supports us. And you got any closing thoughts? Hello.
I'm still here. Say it again.
I said, you got any closing thoughts before we get up out of here?
Very reluctantly go Eagles.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Um, um, we're gonna get up out of here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Don't be out here doing clownery. Um, don't be out here looking funny in the light. And yeah, I was gonna try to say something else deep, but that's all I got. We'll see you guys next week. Again, thank you everybody. Go leave those reviews and ratings on iTunes. We love y'all. Peace. Goodbye.
Later.